again, we are celebrating National Pie Day, getting you ready for tomorrow. We are here live at Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop right here in Johnson City, and we have Averi Sproles here, the manager, to help us kick off the big holiday. It's like a big national holiday for you guys, right?
Definitely. We're going to have great deals, so everybody needs to come in here and get our pies.
The pie is the star of the show, and you guys, of course, have a thing for pie, as you have. It's a franchise all across the nation, and people are crazy about their Buttermilk Sky Pie.
Exactly. I say that there's some pie people and there's some cake people, but I think more people are pie people. So this is the holiday for them.
So it's an ode to all the pie people out there. And we were saying there's just a history with pie. It means something special. I think it kind of brings neighborhoods together. It's kind of that old-fashioned, everybody rallied around the pie.
Yeah, I think this franchise is based off of love, and I mean, share pie, share love is our motto, and that's what we go by. If you have pie, you have love. So.
Oh, that's so sweet. And speaking of sweet, you have so many different kinds of pies, and your fillings. I mean, you guys really pride yourself in making those special pies.
Yes, everything is made from scratch.
Right here.
Right here in this shop.
And you've been with them since they opened their doors.
Very first day.
I love it. So what is it that's made you fall in love with the pie and Buttermilk Sky Pie?
Honestly, that it's family oriented. It's definitely a great place to be. This is not just a workplace. This is a family. We all do our things, and we all support each other, and we support our futures, because we know we have other places to go from here, and I just love the support that I have from my boss and my coworkers.
And you also support the community. You guys have been so involved in different nonprofit events and giving pies, and you also have special charities, so you're giving back and sharing the love.
Absolutely. We have a Pie It Forward every month. It's a new flavor that we bring out, and whatever that pie is, people can come in and purchase that pie and give back to that charity of that month, and at the end of that session we write a check and we give it to that charity, whatever it is.
I think that's so sweet, and I've gotten to see several of the organizations that you have helped out, and then the community can help out by eating pie.
Exactly.
Which is the best part, right? Let's talk about some of your pies. You brought out kind of variety.
Yes.
Let's start with this one.
Okay, this one is a definite favorite. It's a peanut butter cream. It was actually only a seasonal for a while, but people love it, so we brought it back as a daily. And it's got that creamy peanut butter. And then we have the coconut cream, which has a meringue topping. People love it. They compare it to what their grandmother used to make. And then we have the Edisto key lime. Also, it was a seasonal only, but people love key lime pies.
Yeah.
It is my mother's favorite, so she always loves for me to bring that home. And then we have the Southern Buttermilk. It's, Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop. It is a custard pie. People love it. And then we have our chocolate cream, also is seasonal. It used to be the chocolate meringue, but we did bring in the chocolate cream, and we changed it up with the Oreo crust, and people love it.
Your crust, by the way, you have the Oreo crust, you've got shortbread crust, the regular. There's something about the crust. The crust is important when it comes to pie.
Exactly. That is, you basically ruined a pie if you don't have good crust. So you have to have that good shortbread crust, and that's what most of our pies in, except those that have the Oreo or the key lime that has the graham, which they're all great. So.
Okay, and then you have the two different sizes, so you can take home the big pie to share.
Yes.
But you also have these little individual pies.
Yes, we have our 4-inch pies. Those are served for individual size, or you can do our box of 4 for $16. And since it is going to be National Pie Day, we are going to have a deal that you can get 3 of the 4-inch for $9.99, so I definitely suggest that one. But this one is our best seller. It is the I-40. It's pecan, coconut, and chocolate chips, and those, we're lucky if we keep them in stock because people love those, along with the Granny's apple. That one is very, very popular. It is kind of like a Dutch apple. Ooh. And then we also have our favorite seasonal is the cherry right now. And people ask about that one all year long, so people have to come in and get that so they don't miss out.
And you guys just started the cherry, right?
We did.
Yeah, not too long ago, and a lot of people talking about that. And then this one over here, is this the chocolate chip?
That one is the chocolate chip. It's like a deep dish chocolate chip cookie, and you can't go wrong. Kids love that one.
Oh, so delicious. Okay, and I have to ask you about the story behind the I-40. I was reading that they really were like stuck on the interstate when they kind of came up with this plan.
Yep, they were on the interstate. They were thinking about a pie flavor, and that was just the one that they came up with, and they were stuck on the interstate, and they were like, why not call it the I-40? So that's where it's got its name, and it has made its name across all of Johnson City now.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want this, like for your Thanksgiving, you need to put in your order very quickly.
Yes, that one is always a top seller. Like, we always have to make plenty of those and more.
So what's your favorite?
It actually depends on my mood. I'm around all the time. All of them are favorite. I typically go with whatever we have for the seasonal because I don't have it all the time. So I like to eat the seasonal. That way it's different for me.
And so right now the seasonal is the cherry, and a lot of people are really excited. You've got that crumb topping on it too. You said that's the decadent part.
Yes, and that one is delicious in a Cloud 9. And a Cloud 9 is where we mix it with ice cream. And it's beautiful and it's delicious, and I probably shouldn't eat as much as I do, but
I've heard stories about the Cloud 9.
yes.
So the Cloud 9, you actually take one of these pies, you dump it, and then you chop it up with the ice cream.
Yep. Any flavor that they want, we can mix it with ice cream, and that way it's even better because we also have the a la mode where you can stick it on top, but a lot of people prefer when we mix it in.
It's good when it's all warmed up and then the ice cream kind of melts and it goes over. I mean, pie for breakfast. That's what we're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we've already had customers this morning that are already doing that. So
it really is. The minute they flipped the sign and we launched the show, people were coming in already, and that is a wonderful testament to what you guys do here.
yes, they don't waste no time, and we're not mad about it. So.
It is good stuff. Well, you've been making pies. They've already been making pies this morning. We see tins just stacked up. So I understand you're going to let us go back to the kitchen and show where some of the magic is?
Yes, and we're going to put together some cherry pie since that one is our seasonal right now.
We're going to be making some cherry pie, and we're going to focus on the crust because we know the crust is important. And tell us again your special deal that you're doing.
We are going to do the 3 4-inch size pies for $9.99.
Ooh, that's a great deal. So a great reason to celebrate National Pie Day. All right, coming up, we're going to take you back to the kitchen where we're going to make some of the cherry pies that they have here at Buttermilk Sky Pie. And don't forget, they're located right here in Johnson City. Lots of fun things coming up a little bit later on in the show. Phones ringing, people are coming in. Everybody's ready to celebrate. We're going to take a break. We're back with more right after this.